This is the moment we've all been waiting for the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world. Let's get ready to rumble!
Teofilo Stevenson was born on March 29th, 1952 in Puerto Padre, Cuba. He would go on to become one of the greatest amateur boxers in the history of the sport, and his story is one of talent, determination, and an unwavering commitment to his principles. Growing up in a modest Cuban family, Stevenson's introduction to boxing came at an early age. His talent quickly became apparent, and under the guidance of his coach, Andreas Lever, Stevenson honed his skills. His amateur career began to flourish, and he soon gained recognition not just in Cuba, but on the international stage, amassing an incredible record of 332 fights, those including 302 wins and 8 draws. Stevenson's first major triumph came at the 1972 Munich Olympics, where he claimed the gold medal in the light heavyweight division. This victory marked the beginning of an unprecedented Olympic journey. Stevenson went on to win gold again at the 1976 Montreal Olympics, and then again in 1980 Moscow Olympics. But what set Stevenson apart was not just his victories, but his principled stance. He likely would have added a record-setting 4th gold had Cuba not boycotted the 1984 Olympics. But he dominated his opponents with an authority that can really only be compared to Mike Tyson's knockout streak. Stevenson looked like someone took the DNA of Muhammad Ali and George Foreman, shoved it into the lab, and came out with Muhammad Foreman. Except that at a shade under 6'4", he was taller than both of these legendary fighters. His skills as a boxer could also be described as a hybrid between the two, both Foreman and Ali. Quicker and more fluid than Foreman, with more power than Ali. But despite having offers to turn professional, including a substantial one from Muhammad Ali's camp, Stevenson chose to remain an amateur, loyal to the Cuban Revolution and Fidel Castro's vision. His response was simple: what's $1 million compared to the love of 8 million Cubans? It's perspective on a country where athletes' talents are government property. In order for him to cash in on his skills, Stevenson would have had to have abandoned his country and his people, and he was just simply too much of a nationalist to do so. Stevenson's dominance extended beyond the Olympics. He clinched gold at 3 Pan American Games in 1975, 1979 and 1983, and 3 World Amateur Boxing Championships in 1974, 1978 and 1986. His skill, agility and powerful punches made him a formidable opponent in the ring. Stevenson's decision to resist the temptations of professional boxing became a defining aspect of his career. Despite the potential for immense wealth and global fame, he believed in the principles of amateurism and the camaraderie fostered by representing Cuba in international competitions. In interviews, Stevenson often stated, "I would rather be a Cuban farmer than a millionaire outside of Cuba." This steadfast loyalty to his homeland elevated him to an iconic status, not only in the boxing world but also in Cuba, where he was celebrated as a national hero. Teofilo Stevenson retired from amateur boxing in 1988, leaving an indelible mark on the sport. His record of 3 Olympic gold medals in 3 consecutive games remains unmatched in the history of boxing. Post-retirement, Stevenson continued to contribute to the Cuban sport as a coach and as a mentor. He received numerous accolades, including induction into the International Boxing Hall of Fame in 1993. Sadly though, Stevenson would die of a heart attack in Havana on the 11th of June 2012, aged just 60 years old. Teofilo Stevenson's story goes beyond the boxing ring. It's a narrative of loyalty, principle and the pursuit of excellence. His legacy endures not only as a boxing legend, but as a symbol of unwavering commitment to one's beliefs and the pride of a nation. In the annals of sports history, Teofilo Stevenson's name shines brightly, a testament to the power of sport to inspire and unite, transcending boundaries and capturing the spirit of a generation. Thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed the video, then please consider giving it a like and subscribing to the channel. It's completely free and would really help me spread the message of our great sport. Thank you.